2021-2022 season that found them 6-6 in the NAC Conference. For Adrian, this is not their first rodeo of the season. They are riding into Geisman on a 3-0 record after coming off a 3-2 victory over Hiram College back on the 21st. They're led by their head coach, Jose Soto. Obviously, if you're a Cougar fan and you're following along, you understand the importance of Game 1, but one of the players in particular for CUC you need to watch out for is number 4, the senior outside hitter, Luke Votzanellik, 3-time All-Conference recipient, first team in all 3 years. He was the Conference Freshman of the Year as well back in 2020 and was named the ABCA second-team All-American. Starters for each team, the liberos. For Adrian, number 5, Jacob Rembald, and number 15, Samuel Williams. Other starters include number 4, Zach Molnar, number 11, Andrew Garish, number 12, Beck Fieldhouse, number 18, Carson Bell, number 24, Brandon Gula, and number 48, Chase Hoyer. For the Cougars, libero Deontay Garcia, number 3, Colby Campbell, number 4, Luke Votzanellik, number 9, Tyler Hollebeck, number 11, Eli Mosier, number 15, Van Gato, and number 18, Andre Moeller. Adrian starts with a backside or back row attack, missing its mark from number 12, Beck Fieldhouse. Serving for the Cougars is number 9, Tyler Hollebeck, the senior from New Lenox, Illinois. Votzanellik with the dig. Ball goes over and out of bounds. It's about a foot outside, right in front of the scorer's table. Last year, Adrian went 7-18, 4-4 in the MIAA conference, 2-8 on the road. As number 11, Andrew Garish serves, goes right into the net. Cougars go up 2-1. Newcomer to the team for the Cougars, number 15, Van Gato, a freshman from Darien, Illinois. Fires one into the back row of Adrian. Strong attack, but not in play from number 4, Zach Molnar. Asking the head official for a tip call. Last year, the Cougars with a 16.1% attack percentage. A service error from Van Gato. On the flip side for the Bulldogs, a team 21.3% attack percentage. So far this year, they have 132 kills through 3 matches and a rocket into the net. Back-to-back service aces for the Bulldogs. That was Chase Hoyer at the service line. Set 1 of the first game for the Cougars. Emotions are high, anxiety, trying to control themselves against an experienced Bulldog team. Plenty of returners for them, and especially in a tri-meet where your Cougars are going to be playing later on today against Illinois Wesleyan. Feel good getting 2 wins in one day, potentially, if everything goes in favor of Maroon and Gold. Andre Moeller serves out of bounds. Another service error for the Cougars. Serving for the Bulldogs, number 18, Carson Bell, freshman middle blocker from Hudsonville, Michigan. Cougars go right outside the Votzanellik, but the point goes to Adrian. Votzanellik trying to hug the net as much as possible on that attack. Adrian down 5-4. Go outside to Votzanellik again, who slams it home. Votzanellik last year led the team with 271 kills. Attack percentage of just over 20%. Now the freshman Eli Moser Gives it outside, Vocenelik with the soft touch, and it just misses by a matter of inches. Cougars up 6-5 here in the early stages of set one. Serving for Adrian now. Number 4, Zach Molnar. Colby Campbell picks up his first points of the season. Second year for Concordia Chicago. Last year for Campbell, 76 set appearances. Led the team in attack percentage, almost 29%. Transfer from Millikin University after 2 years. And Van Cato dishes it over. Cato having a third eye in the side of his head. Able to find some empty court on Adrian's side. CUC pulls ahead by 3. Vocenelik at the service line. Received well by Jacob Rembolt. Vocenelik down in the back row. Good play. Hollebeck gets blocked at the net. Solo block from number 12, Beck Fieldhouse. Fieldhouse getting the start today. Only 13 set appearances last year. Only 1 block as well. Cougars go backside. Hollebeck with the rocket. Adrian chasing it down far near the wall. Hollebeck gets his first kill of the match. Campbell to serve for the Cougars, hits the top of the net and rolls over. Big time swing on the outside from Hoyer, junior from West Chicago. Last year with 34 kills, or this season with 34 kills. Last year 347. Both right now lead the Bulldogs. Misplayed on the backside. Vocenelik able to bail out his teammate, Deontay Garcia. And they go right back to Hoyer, who pegs the feet of Garcia. Adrian down by 1. And a service error on the Bulldogs. Cougars reach the double-digit mark. First in this match. So far they have 4 kills to the Bulldogs 2, 3 service errors to the Bulldogs 2 as well. Hoyer right at the face of Vocenelik, who puts the fists up. Hollebeck with the roll shot. And a tip over from number 11, Andrew Gallrich. First kill for him. Garish now heads to the back row behind the service line. And another service ace for the Bulldogs. We talk about the new era of CUC volleyball. Greg Manos, third head coach in Concordia University Chicago history, named back to the position in November of 2022. And a misplayed attack in the middle by Carson Bell. Prior to going to the University of Miami, Manos also served as the assistant coach and recruiting coordinator at Radford University, helping restructure the scouting system and the template. Also assisted in compliance-related activities for the team. Hoyer, serve received by Hollebeck, and the attack in the middle by number 18, Andre Moeller, goes into the net. Adrian back within 1. Hoyer so far this year with 11 service aces. And gets a service error instead. Now his 20th on the season. Andre Moeller to serve for the Cougars. Took a little off of it, placed it on the far side. Smashing attack from Beck Fieldhouse. These two teams now getting into their rhythm, going back and forth between each other. Serve from Bell. Not able to be corralled by Garcia. Service ace. Game all tied up at 13 here in set one. Motsanelic reaching over, comes back for the attack, leaves too much on it. Not able to bring it down. No, Adrian takes a lead here. 14-13, third time at the service line for Bell. The 6'6" middle blocker. Cougars set up Motsanelic again. Adrian's able to get some fingers on it, but it goes out of bounds on the far side. Motsanelic with his second kill. Eli Mosher. Received by Fieldhouse. Hoyer from the back row. Gato got it on the chest, and it bounces all the way behind the far rows of the Adrian bench in the stands. Zach Molnar serving, the sophomore from Hebron, Indiana. And another service error into the net. That's now the 6th for Adrian here in set one. Motsanelic serve was picked up by Rembolt. Hollaback keeps it in play. Motsanelic sends it over. Adrian far side for Fieldhouse. On the far side was Campbell as well as Hollaback, but the block prevailed unsuccessful. Fieldhouse to serve again for the Bulldogs. And Campbell smacks it home in the back corner. Campbell picks up his second kill of the set. Game tied at 16. CUC trying to regain the lead. And just a beautiful play in the front row by number 11, Andrew Garrich. A lot of open space in the middle of CUC defense there. Bulldogs able to capitalize. And a service error on the Bulldogs again. Brandon Gula, junior middle blocker, now takes a seat on the bench. Rembolt comes back in for Adrian, one of the liberos used. Great play, diving stop by Garcia. Cougars keep it on their side of the net. Hollaback sends it into the net. What a great effort from Hollaback initially, and Garcia able to lay out full extension reach. Kept the point alive. Garrich to serve for the Bulldogs. Little dump over. Mosher taking a little bit of the playbook from Adrian, using it to his advantage. Seen both teams using that right into the middle. Catching the other team sleeping as Gato. His serve. Now set over as Hoyer smacks it home. Garcia got out of the way of that rocket. Hoyer now with 4 kills in the set. Garcia able to corral this serve. Motsanelic from the top rope. Ties the game back up at 19. Now a substitution for CUC. Coming in to replace Andre Moeller is number 12, Christopher Livesay, junior from Medina, Illinois. And a good block there from the Cougars. 3 and 4. Campbell and Voncenelik give CUC the 1-point advantage. First block of the day recorded for the Cougars. Far side for Adrian is Fieldhouse. Gato keeps it alive. He was way out of bounds. And a great win for the Cougars on that point. Now a timeout is taken by Adrian. CUC pulls ahead 21-19 here in set 1, the first game of 3. On a tri-meet here in River Forest. We'll have more action when we return on the Cougar Sports Network. Adrian called its first timeout of set 1 in the midst of a 3-0 scoring run for CUC. Serving for the second time now is number 12, Christopher Livesay. Go to Fieldhouse again, able to find some court. Deflection from CUC towards their own bench. Carson Bell serves from middle of the back row and then goes out of bounds. So far, the errors for Adrian has kept CUC ahead and in this set. It's their 7th service error of set 1. Garcia keeps it up, Volcenelik and Campbell. Soft touch over. Adrian resets. They go over to Fieldhouse, but it's a point for Adrian. Hollaback is adamant that that was his point. He was over there on a block. So now Hollaback will come over and talk with his coach, Greg Manos. After all said and done, nothing changes on the scoreboard, 22-21. CUC still ahead. Molnar serves for Adrian. Voncenelik, back row, and they go to Hollaback. Chased down by Molnar. Free ball over for the Cougars. In the middle, Mosher set up Hollaback, but his attack was left short. Sent from Mosher was not high enough. Now a timeout is called by Manos and the Cougars. Adrian, after their timeout, is able to claw back in. They've tied it up at 22 apiece. Cougars fans, be sure to head over to cucougars.com for everything CUC athletics and men's volleyball. Hit the drop-down menu of sports, find men's volleyball. There you can find schedules, rosters, statistics, and more, along with recruiting links. at CUCougars.com. Also want to give a shout out to the men's and women's basketball teams. They're currently over in Nebraska getting ready for the Concordia Invitational Tournament. Coverage of that game can be found at CUCougars.com/coverage. CUC started 20 minutes ago in the women's match against Ann Arbor. CUC men's team will play Concordia University, Nebraska tonight at 8 p.m. Both coaches have one timeout remaining in the set. Serving for the Bulldogs is number 4, Zach Molnar. Taking his time. Back row Garcia. Sent it back over. CUC giving a gift. Hollaback trying to capitalize. Great play in the middle from Gallrich to keep it on their side and over. A block over. Campbell and Vocenelic team up again. Second block between the duo puts CUC back up by 1. Vocenelic serve into the net. Back Fieldhouse to serve for the Bulldogs. They keep going back row at Garcia. Hollaback drops it at the feet of Molnar. Hollaback picks up his second kill. Set point for the Cougars, up 24-23. Colby Campbell comes out. He's replaced by Blake Rosen. 5'8" junior. Trying to give CUC their first win set of the season. Hollaback not able to finish off the set. Has some open space on the left side of Adrian's defense. He just left it too strong outside, tied up at 24 apiece. CUC now takes its second and final timeout of set 1 following a failed set point. 24-24 will turn in a minute here on the Cougars Sports Network. Welcome back. Now serving for the Bulldogs, number 24, Brandon Gula. Tie 24. Hollaback trying to get some redemption, is blocked at the net. Another rejection from the Bulldogs defense. Garcia sends it over. Free ball for Adrian. Far side, Hoyer. Able to bring it down right in front of Mosher. A little slow to get to the bottom of the ball. Set point resides with Adrian. Hollaback, his attack sent over. And a Gato attack. Gato finds back right corner. Was not expecting the 6-foot outside hitter to get up that high. Little sneaky attack from CUC there. Hollaback with a missile back row on the serve. Hoyer's blocked at the net. Combo between Mosher as well as Moeller. Set point again for CUC. They're second in set one. Hollaback, his serve is kept in and dumped over by Garish. Libero Jacob Rembalt diving over to his right to keep it in play. Gato again, but this time he's rejected. Molnar and Bell with the block. Point will actually reside with CUC, a late call from the official. So CUC now up 27-26 after Gato picks up another kill. Set point for CUC. Can Gato end it? But no, it goes out. Not by much. The flag went up by the far side official. Boyer comes from off the bench to serve for Adrian. Vocenelik is blocked. Combo between Bell and Molnar. Bell standing 6'6", the freshman rejecting the senior. Set point for the Bulldogs. Goes into the bottom of the net. Now Coach Manos will bring in one of the better servers off the bench. We've already seen him, Christopher Livesay, replacing number 18, Andre Moeller. Just dumps it over, soft touch. We go to Bell. Gato not able to dive to his left on that attack. Adrian was set point once again. Carson Bell at the service line. Already with an ace in set one. And back-to-back service errors from the Bulldogs. That's now their 10th. 5 for the Cougars in set one. Mosher to serve for the Cougars. An attack, able to dump it over from Gula. Able to split the blockers of CUC up at the net. Back and forth these two teams go. Adrian, just when they have set point, not able to put it away after 2 back-to-back service errors. Molnar trying to end set one. Moser to Hollaback, and Hollaback misplays it, and set one goes to the Bulldogs. Extra volleyball already in set one of game one of the tri-meet. Adrian wins set one, 31-29. Have second set of volleyball coming to you live from Geisman Gymnasium on the Cougar Sports Network after a short break. Bulldogs take set one in their match against CUC, 31-29. CUC had the first set point, 24-23, and then after that, Adrian and CUC went back and forth, a bunch of service errors. Hopefully both those teams can clean it up here in set two. Bulldogs especially doubling what the Cougars' total was of 10-5. CUC's Luke Voltzanelik and Van Gato each with 3 kills in set one. Chase Hoyer and Beck Fieldhouse led the attack for the Bulldogs. Hoyer with 5 and Fieldhouse with 4 kills. As we get ready for set two, Adrian will start with Andrew Garish at the service line. Voltzanelik. His attack was received by number 11, Garish, in the back row, but so much power from the swing on the right side. Bounced all the way back behind CUC's side of the court. So Voltzanelik with another serve. Adrian goes for number 4, Molnar, on their first attack. Hollaback dumps it over, and smacking it home is Bell. The beach ball floating up in the air, he smacked it down. Bell picks up his second kill of the match. Chase Hoyer, junior from West Chicago, Illinois. Gato on the far side, able to find the back corner. Hoyer thought it was going out, but Gato placing it perfectly back right. So Campbell's serve goes into the net. Now gets replaced by the libero Deontay Garcia, freshman from Aurora, Colorado. Bell serve for Adrian, tied 2-2 in set two. And a nice attack from number 18, Andre Moeller. Picks up his first points in a Cougars uniform. Freshman from Naperville, Illinois, from Waubonsie Valley High School. Right in the middle. Number 11, Andrew Garish, sends it down for Adrian. Zach Molnar to serve for Adrian. Another service error for Adrian. Van Gato to serve for the Cougars. Right at Hoyer in the middle of the back row. Hollaback, Moser, and Voltzanelik cap off the play. Voltzanelik using all of that 6'7" frame to reach up and dump it over. Last year, Voltzanelik, another great season for the Maroon and Gold, set the single season record for kills with 271. Along with single season records in solo blocks with 13, attack attempts with 709, and points with 316 and a half. After the point for Adrian, it's all squared at 5. And a block in the middle. Eli Mosher all alone. Wins the 1v1 battle in the middle. First block for the freshman from Clayton, Ohio. And a point to CUC. Double touch on Adrian. Another serve for 18 Moeller. Floater in the back row. First touch by Remblatt. And a point for the Bulldogs. Chase Hoyer again on the attacking side for Adrian. Gula's serve. Diving save by Garcia. Point goes to CUC. Right now, CUC just feeding the machines of Votzanelic and Hollaback. Keep in mind, too, Van Gato, number 15, currently in the back row. Making a strong impression after his first set of play in college volleyball. Point goes to Adrian. After the block from the Cougars, now head coach Greg Manos is coming over and talking to the official real quick. It's an explanation. His team now leads 8-7. Garish's serve. Garcia plays it even though it might have been out. Votzanelic called out to his teammate that it was. Hollaback able to get a finger on the attack. Votzanelic near side. Misses. Game all tied at 8 here in set 2. And now, conversation here between Andrew Garish and an official. Wanted to look at the ball. By that attack, looks like Votzanelic might have dented it anyways, just from my perspective. Lots of power from the right side for big number 4 for CUC. Hollaback uses his attacking skills. Good save by Adrian. Hoyer with an attack, too strong, goes into the fan section. Some of the spectators had to put their hands up to protect themselves. Took a one bounce over into the stands. Votzanelic to serve for the Cougars. And another ace for Votzanelic. Missed attack in the middle by Bell. Big whiff. Set might have been a little too low for his likings. Again, Bell, 6-6 in the middle. Third serve in a row for Votzanelic. And good recognition from Votzanelic, but also CUC's Hollaback. Hollaback all alone on the near side for a block, but then Votzanelic falling backwards as if he was taking a charge in basketball to avoid touching the ball. At the net, Adrian keeps it on their side, and some butterfingers from Votzanelic as it drops right through his fingers. CUC, though, building up a nice lead here. 12-9 in set 2, trying to bounce back after set 1. Falling to Adrian 31-29. Attack from Campbell. A little bit of a whiff, but still went over. Gato. Dug up by Moser. That point goes to CUC. Zach Molnar coming under the net. So Colby Campbell to serve it for the Cougars. Goes right into the net. This is the 25th match that Campbell is playing in for CUC. Mentioned in set 1, a transfer from Millikan University. Carson Bell to serve for the Bulldogs. Right over the top of the net, and he's rewarded. Votzanelic couldn't handle it. Bell picks up his first service ace. Hollebeck keeps it in right towards the middle. Beautiful play from CUC. Mosher received it perfectly in the middle, set it up for Moeller to smack it down. 14-11, Cougars up over the Bulldogs in set 2. Mosher, Garcia, Gato blocked. Garcia keeps it up, but a point goes to Adrian. Two-point advantage for the Cougars. Molnar serve, picked up by Hollebeck. And it's point for the Cougars. Van Gato on the far side, able to break the block of Adrian. Serve for Gato. Back row attack from Hoyer. Nice play by Gato. Hoyer, another back row attack after a collision in the back row on Adrian's side. Libero Jacob Remboat ran into one of his players' legs. Able to get up and continue the rest of the point. Stays in the set. Adrian trailing by 2. Service ace for the Bulldogs, number 12, Beck Fieldhouse. First service ace for Fieldhouse. Votanelic dumping it over after some early traffic at the net. Great diving dig from number 4, Molnar on Adrian's side, and the Bulldogs prevail. All tied up here at 15. Cougars led by 4 points at one point in this set. Now pull ahead by 1 after a service error. Moeller serve, short in the middle. Hoyer able to get some extra oomph on that attack. Goes all the way to the back wall. Tied up at 16 again, very similar to how set 1 went between these two teams. Scoring runs for each team in the start. And towards the middle points, just back and forth, both teams duking it out. Now Adrian pulls ahead by 1. And a timeout is called by head coach Greg Manos of the Cougars. CUC led by many as forwards, what we talked about just a few moments ago. Adrian now up by 1. 17-16 here inside of Geisman. Set 2 resumes after a short break on the Cougars Sports Network. following the timeout. Another service error on Adrian's behalf. Brandon Gula, the junior from San Gabriel, California, heads off to the bench talking to assistant coach Parker Sainez. Cougars go for Vocenelik. And chasing it down was Hoyer, ran all the way on the other side of the court. Great effort by number 48, Chase Hoyer, but right at the feet of the Cougars players at their own bench. Serve from Mosher. Hoyer within his attack. Gato sends it all the way over. Adrian does it again. Instead, Garish fakes out Vocenelik at the net. Vocenelik went for the block. Garish went for the dump. 18 apiece here in set 2. Campbell, his attack, hits the feet of the official. First error on behalf of Campbell in this match. Adrian back up 19-18. Vocenelik keeping it alive for Adrian is Fieldhouse. Adrian not able to send it back over. Vocenelik in this match so far, 7 kills, 6 errors, 18 total attacks, along with 1 service ace and 5 digs. Good first game performance so far from Vocenelik. CUC loses where the ball goes after it splits the blockers Campbell and Hollaback. (2019) Hoyer at the service line again for the Bulldogs. Garcia goes down, able to get his hands under it. Hollaback goes right at Hoyer. Adrian's attack. Number 12, Beck Fieldhouse. 6th kill of the match. Now a substitution for the Cougars. Matthew Lambs, a senior from Brookfield, Illinois, checks in for CUC, replaces Tyler Hollaback. Hoyer's serve, received well by Gato, hits the top of the gym. CUC loses it. One of those weird plays. Gato picked it up. Hits the top of the ceiling, and Geisman, Vocenelik saw it at the last second for the second touch. Falls after the third. Bulldogs have prevailed here in set 3. They keep coming back, 22-19, trying to cap off set 2 and take a 2-0 set lead over CUC. Short break on the Cougar Sports Network. When we return, Adrian to serve. After CUC was up by 4, Adrian now on a 3-0 scoring run. 22-19 up over CUC here in set 2. Hoyer's serve, strong, it goes all the way over to the scorer's table. A great effort by Eli Mosher to chase it down. Not able to reach over and keep it in, so an ace for the Bulldogs. They now lead by 4. 4th service ace for Adrian here in the match. Hoyer again. absolute rocket. Vocenelic didn't see it at all. It was a blur across the screen. Set point for Adrian. 5-0 scoring run. Garcia able to end the service ace streak. Adrian now communicating far side attack. And not able to keep it in play was Mosher, closest Cougar to the ball. Zach Molnar delivering the final blow in set 2. CUC drops set 2, 25-19. Adrian closes the set on a 6-0 scoring run. They try to avoid the sweep in set 3. Adrian trying to complete it to start off their day in the tri-meet. Third set of volleyball between Adrian University and Concordia University Chicago coming up on the Cougar Sports Network. Cougar fans, be sure to check out our YouTube page, CUC Sports, for new digital content, interviews, and all broadcasts on the Cougar Sports Network. Now you can become a channel member for $5 a month to receive exclusive access to content and the ability to participate in live chats during the broadcast. Go to our YouTube channel, CUC Sports, click the join button to become a member. If you don't want to become a member at this time, you can donate to the CUC Athletic Communications Department to continue to watch and improve the broadcast you're seeing now by clicking the thank button on any video. We sincerely thank you for all your support. So CUC down 2-0 here in match 1. Finds themselves down 1-0 here in set 3. A 6-point scoring run to close out set 2 for Adrian as they continue to do exactly what they did in set 1. Bulldogs just find a way to build up momentum in the early stages of the set. As CUC will get their first point of the set. One too many touches on Adrian's behalf. 26 kills for the Bulldogs, 19 for the Cougars. 5 service aces for Adrian as well, only 1 for CUC. That was Luke Votsanelik. One department that CUC is leading in is the blocks category. Votsanelik with 2, Campbell with 2, Mosier with 2 as well. And Hoyer picks up a service error. Had 2 service aces in the last set. Leads Adrian with 7 kills on 15 total attacks in the match. Campbell's serve picked up by Adrian, dumped in the middle by Bell. Matthew Lambs, who came off the bench in set 2 in, delivered a nice attack on the far side, and a block from Moeller, as well as Lambs goes out of bounds. Point Adrian, up 3-2. Carson Bell to serve for the Bulldogs. 3 kills for him in the match, along with 2 aces. Gato receives the serve in the middle. Moser and dumped over. Moeller picks up his 3rd kill of the match. Freshmen making impressions in their first collegiate match. We've talked about Van Gato with 5 kills, along with 2 digs. Andre Moeller, another one to keep your eye out for as we look to the rest of this match, and then game 3 of the triple header here in Geisman today as the Cougars take on Illinois Wesleyan University at 7 p.m. And Van Gato fired up, able to get a last-second touch on Adrian's side as Gato picks up his first block of the game. 4-3 Cougars here in set 3. Served over by Christopher Livesay. Cougars pick up the ace, up by 2. First service ace for Livesay in the match. Last year he had a pair. CUC picks up the point. Just looking at what the Cougars did last year, 6-6 in conference. They were 4-5 at home. Adrian and CUC squared off in the second match of CUC season last year. Back on January 29th, Adrian won 3-2. Came down to set 5 where Adrian prevailed 15-11. Now serving for Adrian, the number 6, Jalen Adams, a junior from Detroit, Michigan. Rolls it over, Rosen plays it, and a nice attack from number 18, Andre Moeller. Gato to serve for the Cougars. Goes right into the net. First error from Gato at the service line. Backfield House now to serve for the Bulldogs. Back row, Rosen picks it up. Moser, Votsanelik, line drive all the way to the back wall. Another serve for Fieldhouse. Cougars stacking the middle. Rosen with the first touch again. Moser, Votsanelik, able to convert. Redeems himself after the last point. CUC back up by 2. Serve from number 18, Andre Moeller. Hits the top ribbon of the net, goes down. The 10th service error for CUC in the match. Now serving for the Bulldogs, Brandon Gula. Moser over to Vocenelik, tips it over. Nice touch from Adams. He got off the ground. Hoyer does too. Gato bounces it off the top of Geisman. Livesey has to try to send it over, and it hits the bottom of the net. Adrian came into Geisman today 3-0 on the season. The only sweep they've had thus far was on the 21st in game 1 of 2 that they played that day. Kentucky State fell victim to a sweep at the hands of the Bulldogs. After the kill from Vocenelik, his 9th of the match. Serve will go to Eli Moser, hits it over, and how about a gift from Moser, the freshman. An ace for number 11 as it just rolls over the top of the net. CUC really trying to line it over the top. And an attack in the middle from Bell. Splits Vocenelik and Campbell. It's been back and forth between both of these teams all match. Adrian's been able to prevail twice and go on several runs, especially the one to close out the second set. Vocenelik able to go into the back row. Some miscommunication on Adrian's side of the net. Jacob Remblatt, last touch for Adrian, came in front of his teammate. Vocenelik to serve again for CUC. Received by Fieldhouse, tipped over by Campbell. It's heading towards the Adrian bench, and Fieldhouse will send it over. Play still continues. Gato able to attack it over, but the Adrian block ricocheted out of bounds. Another serve for Vocenelik. Picked up first by Remblatt. Adams far side, touched by Moser. Free ball from Concordia in the middle. It was Bell. Vocenelik kept it alive. Point goes to Adrian. Gato came over the top of the net. Chase Hoyer now tied with Fieldhouse for 7 kills in the match each. Rosen in the middle receives a serve. Vocenelik from the back row. Great diving stop from Garish. Adams up. Garish over backside. Fieldhouse. Fieldhouse smacks it home. Took a couple bounces off CUC before heading in front of their bench. Now a substitution for the Cougars. Coming in is Vladimir Erickson. Replaces Colby Campbell. Erickson, a freshman outside, opposite side hitter and middle blocker from Batavia, Illinois. Hoyer, strong serve, knocks over Rosen. Gato into the net. CUC lost the lead, now tied at 12 apiece. The turning point in the match where we've seen Adrian in sets 1 and 2 start to pull out in front, especially with a guy like Chase Hoyer at the service line, and Adrian doing everything they can to keep him there. Vocenelik right into the chest of Hoyer. Fieldhouse was able to get it back over to CUC's side. Vocenelik with the touch and push over. Adams, attack, into a block, Van Gato by himself. Gato's come up big here in set 3 defensively. He's been moving around quickly all over the place, and Going along with his 6 kills, he has 2 blocks. So Deontay Garcia with the ball in his hand behind the service line. Floater to the far side. Adams. Vucinic with the dig. Garcia keeps it up. Gato another attack. Little mistiming on behalf of Gato. Overran the ball. Tied up at 13. Another substitution for CUC. Now Blake Rosen helping out one of the freshmen. And still getting used to the rotations and everything. That was Erickson. Came in and subbed for Garcia. Erickson on the bench now as libero Blake Rosen takes his spot in the rotation. And a service error from Carson Bell. Christopher Livesay comes in to replace Matthew Lambs. Far side, Fieldhouse blocked. Combo between Moeller as well as Moser, but after that, point goes to CUC. Again, good momentum for CUC here defensively. Sparked by Gato, and also defensive efforts from the big man Luke Vucinic, laying it all on the line here in set 3. Right in the middle, smacking it down, Brendan Gula. Gula picks up his 3rd kill of the match, I should say. And precision on the attack from Andre Moeller. Not much real estate to hammer that home. Found a way to get up. 6'5" freshman. Gato again for CUC, far back. Nice save from Rembelat. And too much on the attack from Fieldhouse, but a tip is called on CUC. So now head coach Greg Manos will ask Luke Vucinic to go over to speak to the official. Now we wait for play to resume. Vucinic communicating the message from the official up on top to head coach Greg Manos. They go right in the middle. How about that? Andre Moeller again. 6th kill for the freshman. 2 of the 3 top attackers for CUC right now in this game have been freshmen. Gato and Moeller each with 6 kills. Vucinic leads the charge for the Cougars with 10. After a service error on CUC, they still lead by 1. Gula to serve for Adrian, and an ace for Gula. All tied up at 17 in set 3. Now Livesay will move over into the middle to help out. Gato able to get the first touch, chasing it down was Moser. Chases back onto the court after going up some stairs. Strong swing from Garwish. Livesay kept it alive for CUC. Now Adrian trying to combat. Hoyer able to find the back left corner. Gato was the only one in the vicinity. Ball was out of his diving reach. Adrian pulls ahead by 1, 18-17. And a violation on the serve from Gula. crosses the service line. So a little bit of a breath for CUC and a gift on the error. Now 18-18 in set 3. And another service error for the Cougars. That's Eli Moser. So back-to-back points with service errors. Andrew Gallrish for Adrian to serve, gets it over. Moser to Vocenelik. Might have broken a fingertip on that one. Jacob Rembelat had to surrender to the absolute prowess and power of Vocenelik on that attack. Vocenelik to serve again for CUC, leaves it short. Bulldogs able to reach the 20-point mark here in set 3. This is the first match of the season for the Cougars. They'll have one later tonight at 7 p.m. against Illinois Wesleyan. Adrian, this is their 4th match of the season, 3-0 coming into today as Gato picks up another point for the Cougars. We've talked about the new head coach for CUC and Greg Manos. Talk about Adrian's as well, Jose Soto. In his 3rd season, was a former assistant for the women's volleyball program in 2020-2021. Keeps helping out that team, but a graduate of Culver Stockton College in Canton, Missouri. Serve for Garcia into the net. Again, CUC just can't find a way to break the curse that they've been having with service errors. At one point, it seemed like Adrian was in the lead in that category of the box scores. But so far in this set, CUC has 6 service errors. They had 8 in the first 2. Gato gets it over, able to split the block from Adrian. Far side, Fieldhouse, and breaks down Vocenelik. Adrian up by 1 again, 22-21. Bell to serve for the Bulldogs. Picks the right side and just goes out of bounds. Might have been a ball and a half outside. Substitution for the Cougars. Number 21, Matthew Lambs, comes out. Number 12, Christopher Livesay, comes in. He will grab the ball and serve. Livesay with a floater over in the middle, touched by Gallrish, and a little bit less on the attack from Fieldhouse, but nonetheless, CUC wasn't able to get to it. Crunch time here for the Cougars, only down by 1, but Adrian on the verge of getting set point, up 23-22. Adams, who came off the bench here in set 3, now at the service line. High roller, first touch by Livesay, quick at the net. Adams able to get it after a touch from Moeller. Livesay with a dive. Mosher, far side, Gato, rejected at the net by Gallrish. Rosen runs into the scores table while all that's going down. Back row from Hoyer finds real estate. Now a timeout called by Greg Manos. Cougars on the verge of dropping set 3 and the match. When we come back, Bulldogs will have match point up 24-22. Want to give a quick shout out to everybody behind the scenes on the Cougar Sports Network. Chandler Kerr, Wyatt McLaughlin, Sydney Plaskas Laher, Claire Hickey, Ryan McGee under the direction of Kayla McLeod. As it's match point here in set 3, Adrian up 24-22. Adams' serve floats out of bounds. Point CUC now down 24-23. Still match point for Adrian. Gato, his serve, an ace for Gato. Set 3 keeps going. All tied up at 24 apiece. The first ace for Gato today. Couldn't have come at a bigger time. Outside for Fieldhouse, and that's a point for the Cougars. Set point for CUC. A 3-point swing for the Cougars, and a timeout called by Adrian. Come back, CUC will have the ball. Get ready to serve it over for set point. You're watching the Cougar Sports Network. Van Gato to serve for CUC. Hoyer tips it over. Gato gets it back. Vocenelik slams it home. CUC stays alive in set 3. Set 4 will come up shortly, but the Cougars able to claw their way back and stay in the fight. Some key plays down the stretch. Obviously, Van Gato, the service ace, but then great defensive efforts as well from Andre Moeller. Luke Vocenelik delivers the final point for CUC in set 3. Ended the set on a 4-0 scoring run. Set 4 when we come back on the Cougar Sports Network. Once again, fans, head over to CUCougars.com for everything CUC athletics and men's volleyball. Click sports and men's volleyball in the drop-down menu to find rosters, schedules, stats, recruiting information, and more at CUCougars.com. After an exciting end to set 3, the Cougars stay alive, now down 2-1. 11 kills in set 3 for the Cougars, 30 in the match. As Adrian will start off serving with number 11, Andrew Gallrich. First point of the match goes, or the set I should say, goes to CUC. Andre Moeller on the attack for the Cougars. Christopher Livesey with 1 ace in the match. Cougars keep it short, and a little bit of a punch from Bell. Set was right at his chest, and the hook shot from Gato's too strong. Chase Hoyer to serve for the Bulldogs. Way too strong. Had good arc and dive on the serve, but missed outside by 2 balls. So Van Gato, who has 7 kills and is credited with 3 blocks in his debut as a Cougar at the service line, goes right after Hoyer, back left corner. Hoyer, his attack is saved by Votsinelik, and a great point for the Cougars. Team point right there for CUC. Gato to serve again, goes into the net. Carson Bell to serve for the Bulldogs. 4 kills in the match. Too strong, so back-to-back serves for the Bulldogs result in service errors. Now have 21 in the match. Coming into today, they're averaging 22 per match. Votsinelik able to stand tall, tip it back over, resets Adrian offensively, and a block that was missed by Moser. Fieldhouse might have clipped a little piece of Moser's face on that. Zach Molnar to serve for the Bulldogs. Rolls it in, Votsinelik dives over Livesey, and CUC is able to get the points. Somehow, in some way, even though the communication might have not been on point, they still are able to get it. Now up by 2, 5-3. Eli Mosher to serve for the Cougars. Again, one of 8 freshmen on the roster for CUC. Free ball for the Cougars. Rolled over by Fieldhouse. Votsinelik up top. Drops it down low right at the hands of Hoyer. 13th kill for Votsinelik in the match, and a timeout called by Adrian. CUC up 6-3 early in set 4. Be back with more volleyball from inside Geisman shortly on the Cougar Sports Network. Mosher to serve again for CUC. Drops it right in the middle of Adrian's defense. Matthew Lambs, how about a solo block? The senior from Brookfield, Illinois, picks up his second block of the match. Comes up in the one-on-one battle victorious. Keeps Mosher at the service line. Adrian trying to break the scoring run of CUC. Rosen, backside, Vocenelik, right at the fingertips of Hoyer. Tough spot to be in for Hoyer. Can't get down low enough for it unless he was laid out on his belly. CUC up by 5 here in set 4. Mosher again in the middle. First touch by Rembelat for Adrian. Run for Molnar to get it over. Mosher in the middle, and a kill for CUC's number 10, Vladimir Eriksson. Eriksson picks up his first collegiate kill. And CUC already here in set 4 has a lot of momentum, something that they've lacked a little bit in sets 1 and 2. But an error on the serve from Mosher, a nice run for him. Now the ball on the other side to start the point. Back Fieldhouse to serve. Adrian trailing 9-4. Rosen into the net, kept up by Mosher. Lambs with a roll shot. Adrian resets, far side. Hoyer smacks it down. Off the forearm of Mosher. 10th kill of the match for Chase Hoyer. Chasing down back Fieldhouse for the top spot of most kills on Adrian's side. And the dump over from Mosher just a little short. Wanted some communication with one of the freshmen, Vladimir Eriksson. Eriksson now tapping his chest, so it's assumed that Eriksson should have been in that spot. And an error on the serve. Fieldhouse, although a good run, now has to get ready to receive Vocenelik's serve. Vocenelik so far today, 1 service ace. 1 of 4 CUC's had in the match. Right at the net, Adrian keeps it up. Communication error, and somehow Hoyer gets it over. Rosen, backside, and Gato misses the attack. Not much room for Rosen to dip that up to Gato without forcing him on the far side. Brendan Gula to serve for the Bulldogs. Rolls it over right to Vocenelik. Gato goes up. Gato able to slice it right down after a block attempt from the middle from Bell as well as Gowrish. Now to serve for CUC, number 24, Deontay Garcia. Gowrish, backside, touch from Moeller. Vocenelik with the touch for CUC. A dig on Adrian. That was Fieldhouse that went down. Vocenelik with the back row attack that drops it in just in front of the back line. Vocenelik now has 15 kills. Last year averaging 3.47 kills per set. Point Adrian, CUC, fell apart a little bit at the end of the point in terms of communication-wise. Rosen changes his jerseys, now represents the libero in the back left for CUC. Gato's touch goes all the way and hits off of the official chair. Adrian now trailing 12-9. Another serve to come from Gowrish. Lambs with the first touch for the Cougars. Gato blocked, able to go right inside. It was last rolled off of Molnar's elbow. Van Gato showing up here in his collegiate debut. Gato now with 10 points to his name in terms of the kill category. Livesay with another serve. First touch by Remboulat. Rosen tries to go down. Livesay as well. Both of them meet near the C at the center court logo. Hoyer patiently waiting to serve. Received by Vocinelli. And a missed attack that was set up, supposed to be for Andre Moeller. Left the defense exposed for CUC. Now only a 2-point advantage for Concordia. Hoyer again, service ace, splits Rosen and Vocinelli. Not much time to react on Hoyer's serves in this match. It goes right between Vocinelli and Rosen in the back row. Now the two hug a little bit closer together, trying to loosen up a little bit more and split that gap. But they're bailed out after Hoyer misses on his serve. Gato to serve again for the Cougars, one ace to his name. High release, Hoyer goes down. It hits off one of the speakers on the far side. And an attack error from Remboulat. Cougars up 15-12. Gato to serve again. Strong serve, hits off the top of the net. They go outside. They find Fieldhouse, who slams it home. Fieldhouse now with 13 kills. Carson Bell to serve once again for Adrian. Middle blocker standing at 6'6". Nice day for him. Gets a dig. They go again for Fieldhouse. Fieldhouse able to find some real estate in the back. Livesay was there alone. Good control in the air from Fieldhouse as two CUC blockers were in his eyesight. CUC only up by one. Moser able to keep it alive. Adrian does as well. Moser backs it out. Rosen over the top serve. Vocinelli. And it drops on CUC side out of bounds. (16-14) in favor of the Cougars. They go to Hoyer again, and it was touched by Moeller. Swung his arms out to the right. Didn't redirect much, but just enough so you could see it. Molnar to serve for the Bulldogs. 4 kills for him on 20 attacks. Rosen and Livesay in the back row meet. Not able to put it back in play. Bulldogs tie it up at 16 apiece. Rosen, his ball at the net, tipped over from some help from Mosher. Substitution for the Cougars. Livesay comes out, Lambs comes in, goes to the left side. Front row for CUC now with Lambs, Erickson, and Vocinelli. Mosher to serve. Set up. Fieldhouse right down near a diving Blake Rosen. Fieldhouse at 6'1", sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky. Able to go cross court, back right corner. Rosen gets the first touch. Vocenelik blocked. Rosen keeps it alive. Lambs tips it over. Adrian sets up their offense. Hoyer, too strong, but a tip is called at the net. Point goes to Adrian. Lambs on the attack for CUC. Ball rolls on the net on CUC's side. A point for the Cougars. Able to get a touch from the front row of Adrian. Vocenelik to serve for CUC. They go to Hoyer. And no touch is called. Yes, there is a touch. Moser was the closest to the ball. Serving now for the first time in the match is number 1, Micah Lowe. Lambs gets blocked at the net by Hoyer. That's Hoyer's first block of the game. Adrian up 20-18 and forces a timeout called by CUC. When we return, Adrian will serve up by 2. Lowe serves again for the Bulldogs. A little floater over, touched by Gato. Gato on the attack. Gato with the kill. Gato now at 11 kills. Him and Vocenelik have combined for 27. Now some substitutions for CUC. Coming in to serve is Deontay Garcia. 5'7" freshman. Three digs to his name in the box score of the match. Hoyer up, blocked by CUC, but it ricochets out of bounds. Point for Adrian. Another sub for CUC. Re-entering will be Erickson. Back row right now for CUC, Rosen, Vocenelik, and Gato. And a point for CUC. Big time point there, now back within 1. Christopher Livesay comes in, will serve again for CUC. Primarily he has done that responsibility all game off the bench. Short setup for Hoyer right down the line. Point Bulldogs. Last year, Hoyer led the team with 347 kills. Came in today with 34, but in this match, he has 15. Gato with the tip over, sets up Adrian nicely, backside Fieldhouse, throws it over. Vocinelic runs into Rosen, couldn't get full effort on that attack. And now a point for the Cougars. Net violation on number 4, Zach Molnar. It's the second time we've seen him called for that in this match. Gato to serve again for the Cougars. Spectacular debut for number 15. Drills it into the net on the serve. Bulldogs 1 point away from match point. CUC with a team hit percentage of 15.5. Bulldogs with 23.9% in their hit percent category. Timeout called. Adrian will take a break. 1 timeout each for each team. Instead, it's actually called by the Cougars. So right now with 23-21, CUC needs to come up with something defensively. Fieldhouse and Hoyer combined for 30 kills so far in this match. And one thing that the Bulldogs have cleaned up have been the service errors. Although they have 22, it's not as big of a number after the third set. In this fourth set, they've really limited the amount they've had. Currently looking at this set, CUC has more kills than the Bulldogs, 14-12, but also more errors, 5-3. Adrian hitting the ball exceptionally well with a 37% hit percentage in this set. And it's crunch time for CUC. They trail by 2. Carson Bell to serve for the Bulldogs. Floater, Rosenfurt's touch. Moser gives it up to Moeller. Attack far side. Not able to keep it up was Gula. Point goes to CUC. Molnar on the attack on the far side. Saw an attacker for CUC block and then it bounced off himself. Andre Moeller to serve for CUC, the freshman middle back. Livesay on the ground. Vocinelic hit it over. They go to Fieldhouse, tip. Gato able to keep it up for CUC. Vocinelic again. He's blocked, and the point goes to CUC. All tied up at 23. Cougars playing with a lot of fight and heart here in set 4. They avoided the sweep in set 3. Trying to come back here in set 4, but Adrian is 1 point away from taking the match. Another kill for Beck Fieldhouse. Match point here. Ball lays in the hand of Zach Molnar. And the Bulldogs win it. An attack error by Luke Vocinelic is the final point to Adrian as the Bulldogs win set 4 and the match. Final for set 4, 25 for Adrian, 23 for CUC. The Bulldogs will take on Illinois Wesleyan University shortly after. The Cougars will be back in action and take on Illinois Wesleyan tonight at 7 p.m. Stick around, folks. Game 2 of the Tri, including Adrian University, Concordia Chicago, and Illinois Wesleyan University, will continue after a break. Get ready for Game 2 between the Bulldogs and Illinois Wesleyan.